Looks like we're gonna have a civil war. That's awful. We're gonna have to merc up. We have Fraticelli heretics. Civil War is at 98.5. The effect will be national unrest plus 10. Well, it's not going to matter because the freaking whole country is rebelling right now anyway. Might be better to just allow the country to break again. We'll lose our positive stab, but if the country were to break right now due to... Actually, these are occupied by Castilian separatists. Even though it's not our rebels, I think it would still fire. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out money, take out loans, get more mercs. We have our fort in Burgos, and we also have our fort in Leon, so we got some good defensive terrain to work with, but... Here's our civil war. Rebels versus rebels. Okay, so to end the civil war, we need to have legitimacy at 90. They want to install... Lose 200 prestige. Apparently we have Asturian pretenders at 57% due to 4 out of 13 provinces. It's just important that we don't get broken by the 50% threshold thing. So 7. Can't let 7 provinces get occupied. Pancake, yeah, that's the main reason I don't want to let this happen, is that we would lose Pancake if we switch to the other dynasty. We're gonna head up into Burgos. These rebels should all be hostile to each other, so... We could do some noble rebel bombs if we revoke land from the nobles. Like if they move into Palencia, if I unoccupy these two, we could revoke from them to make nobles spawn. I just need to be able to get through there. 18 pretenders rise up in Asturias, in our capital. Just gonna leave that off to the side for a second. Let's try to go to Cuenca. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We can get through this. I'm not scared. Gain 5 legitimacy and get morale of armies plus 10, discipline plus 5. Yes, sure. Apparently we're the very first person to take this idea. Seems reasonable to me. They're moving into our capital. These are Fraticelli heretics. Great. So 18 versus 18. Have fun, guys. Wait till they're locked. I don't think they're going to recalculate, but just in case. "22nd. No, they're going to be gone in time. How dare you? No, they're not. Never mind. Can't math good. Even more Castilian separatists. Now that's definitely not ideal. Of course they got a wall breach. So these three, Palencia, Madrid, and Cuenca, are the ones that I can theoretically create rebels on command with right now. We could do it with the burghers as well if we start revoking their lands. So long as they don't control the capital, we're not going to have a ticking problem with it. 7 pretenders rise up in La Mancha, or we gain autonomy in Valladolid. Valladolid. 8 development I don't care about that. It's fine. Castile cedes Badajoz, Toledo, Huelva, and Avila to Leon. Castile went bankrupt. Our truce is up with you in 76, so it's quite a long time till we can do anything there. We need to get the gold mine back so we actually have positive income. And I need to deal with the pretenders mostly. Hopefully these pretenders path toward the capital and fight the Castilian separatists. If we could get into a war where France is on our side, then he would potentially help us out with this stuff, but it's kind of tricky. Nice. Rebels versus rebels. Yeah. And the pretenders are the defender. So the larger Castilian army is unable to take advantage of its larger numbers. Castilian separatists are being taken care of. Disease outbreak down there, of course. They're both so low on morale that I'm kind of tempted to go in there, but the winning army is going to get a morale bump. There goes the Castilian stack. They're dead. Castilian rebels are just gone. However, we still have Castilian separatists due to they occupy La Mancha right now. But that's Aragon's Castilian separatists. Do pretenders get a morale boost? Yes. They get, I believe, 25% extra morale. That fight we can win if I just didn't have to deal with this. So I think rather than continue this, we only have 1 siege status. I'm just going to abandon the siege and we're going to go fight this off. We can't lose control of this mountain fort. If we do that, then I'm going to lose. They all now have their independence guaranteed by Portugal as well. Portugal is being rude, getting involved in things that he shouldn't. AI rebels do not path and think the same way as regular countries. This army is completely ignorant to this one. They will not, like, rush to reinforce. So this is a very safe fight to take. If it was like Aragon's army, for example, they would definitely head over and try to relieve the fight. So Burgos is the burghers. Kind of tempted to just piss the burghers off and create another stack there, because I don't want to fight that 14 stack in level -1 terrain. I'd rather have some rebels take care of it for us. Sorry, some rebels. Have rebels take care of our rebels. So let's go ahead and sacrifice some income in the long term from the burghers and sacrifice some autonomy to do this. We're going to revoke this. Makes them mad. We're going to wait till they're locked. Then we're going to revoke this and throw 8 particularists at them. And then we'll just allow these guys suffer some attrition for a while, rather than go fight him. There's no chance he could take the fort, so we'll get this thing back. Recover our merc armies. We're going into debt for this a lot. 3 loans. They've got a total of 18 regiments. More pretenders. Valladolid is clergy. I think I will take the golden era. Change my ruler. Let's see. Our capital is currently in grasslands. A lot of grasslands in Iberia, so the age bonus to fight in your capital terrain could be really good. We don't use cav yet. War taxes, we're not at war. Aggressive expansion, feudal de jure law. I think I'm going to take adaptive combat terrain, even though it's not going to help us right this second. And I'm just going to trigger the golden era. Extra 10% morale of armies. We'll give them a couple more months of attrition. Actually, they seem to be reinforcing faster than they are suffering attrition. Let's just take the fight. Nice. 9 in the shock phase. Unfortunately, they rolled a 9 in the shock phase as well. Nobles gain loyalty at the cost of 10% national tax modifier. Or we gain loyalty with the burghers. And power right now is more important, I think. Burghers are like super mad. We're just going to turn right around and grant this land back to the burghers. Well, not right this second, but once they're closer to being not mad. We actually don't control a cardinal anymore. I want to get the prestige situation sorted. I don't think the yearly legitimacy click is not strong enough. It takes 20 years to give you 20 legitimacy. Like, it's just not going to solve this problem. In 20 years, if we're still in this goddamn civil war in 20 years, I'm going to be pissed. You know? Aragon now has negative 59 war score with France. So even though things have kind of been dicey lately, I think that the efforts that I did there are helping. France is working down his capital. We definitely distracted him from like this. His 27 stack would be a threat to France. 27 versus 15. There's no way France could win. But I kept like pulling his army away. I feel like we had an impact on it. Now, if we could just please have our gold mine back, that'd be great. Nice. Wall breach is great. It's possible that Provence will make Aragon annul his alliance with what's his name? Austria. Civil war brings our nation to its knees. Lose prestige and money. Lose admin points to gain legitimacy. Money and prestige are worth less to me. Aragon returns cores to Castile, ends overlordship over both Navarra and Naples. They pay 175 ducats. They keep their alliance with Austria. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to try. Either attack him and vassalize, or if possible, depending on his opinion of us. He's outraged, yeah. I have to force vassalize. Sorry, France, you can't have that. Please give me the gold mine back. I need the money from this gold mine. Also, we never did dev push the gold mine, which is probably a mistake. Damn it, Portugal! He's guaranteeing Leon and Castile, and now he's allied Navarre. Like he's doing what I did to Aragon to me. Like bastard, you know? Here's the thing, Portugal, you can only defend him. You can only defend one person, so that means we could just declare war on Portugal directly and siege down Navarra now without a claim. Yes, Portugal definitely needs to die, but we need to get the gold mine back first. We need to sort this 400 ducats in debt situation. Hmm. $20 autonomy in the gold mine. We now have a coalition of Portugal, Navarra, Aragon. Yeah, I have to declare war on Castile just to prevent this damn coalition from balling out of control here. Get the fucking fort back. Thank you. Portugal's got 12k troops, 20,000 manpower. Castile is the war leader, though, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to declare war now, even though Portugal's strong. We're going to make the war goal Albuquerque. The thing that's the farthest away from Portugal.